Hey y'all, it's your girl Leah and I'm back with another video. And y'all know I got my wine, so I'm back for another story time.
I'm the highest in the room. Hope I make it out of here. Ain't stressing about the loot.
Alright y'all, so let's get straight into the story time. This story time is gonna be called Did I Fumble a Good Guy? Y'all, I think I actually did. Y'all gonna let me know if I'm right or wrong, but I think I did. We don't know. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all, so for the sake of this video, we are going to name him James, okay? So y'all, this is back in my Steve era. If you are new here, Steve is like my ex from way back or whatever. And y'all, this is back then. So y'all remember I used to take the train to the city all the time. Either it was for modeling, going to go see Steve, my best friend, my friends, whatever. I was always on that train, okay? And y'all, I was taking the train so much that my mom would be like, girl, somebody is always watching you. You better watch your back, like pay attention and stuff like that. So I used to always make sure that whenever I would have headphones in, y'all, and I wouldn't be listening to nothing. Like, that's how deep it was. I didn't want people to talk to me, no nothing. Like, I would be focused on just getting to wherever I have to go. And I hate to say it, but my mama was right, okay? The more and more we get deep into the story, y'all gonna see. So y'all, I'm on the train one day and I can't remember why I was taking the train today. I don't know if I had like a photo shoot, but this day I had came back home. So I went there and also came back home the same exact day. So y'all, I'm on my way on the train. Mind y'all, I'm running late, y'all. I'm running late and I'm like, I can't stop to get a ticket, so I'll just buy the ticket on my phone when I get on the train. So literally, as soon as I get there, the train is about to pull off, y'all. So I find my seat, I put my headphones in, and then the train just takes off. Now, mind y'all, I love a good window seat. I can watch videos, be on the phone, whatever, listening to music, and I just be looking out the window until I get to the city. Like, that's just what I like to do, just have a window seat. That's it. That's all I want. So I'm listening to music and I'm looking out the window. Now, mind you, my headphones are not up that loud, so I can hear literally everybody coming. So I hear the man saying like, all right, everybody get your tickets ready. So I'm like, okay, I forgot to buy my ticket. Like, I'm freaking out because I'm like, oh, I forgot to buy my ticket. And I ain't never been on a train and didn't have a ticket. So I'm anxious, like, oh my God, he coming kind of fast. So as I'm like buying my ticket or whatever, he is coming and I'm looking out the window, like, because the service wasn't working. Like, I had just got on the train, well, not too long ago. At this point, like 20 minutes then went by. So, you know, when you're on a train, the service goes in and out. So I'm looking out the window until he gets close to me so I could be like, hey, can you come back? Because I didn't buy my ticket yet or whatever. So he's coming down the aisle and then he was like, everybody get your tickets ready. Now, mind y'all, I'm in the front, like, and I'm looking out the window. This man sits right next to me. Mind you, I'm looking out the window, but I can see his reflection, like in the glass or whatever. He sits next to me, so I look at him, and I think I'm in trouble. So he was like, "You have your ticket." Now, mind you, he sat right next to me, so I'm like, "No, I'm actually trying to like buy it now because I was running late." And I was gonna tell you, like, can you come back and, you know, I could show you that I bought my ticket. He was like, no, don't worry about it. I'm about to check the tickets and then I'm gonna come back and talk to you. So I was like, okay. Like, I was a bit thrown off. So I was like, okay. So he goes, checks the rest of the tickets. Y'all, he's gone for like 10, 15 minutes or whatever. Because mind you, it's not that many people on the train this day. So it was kind of quiet on the train. So by the time he comes, I'm like, okay, I don't know what that was about, but I had ordered my ticket. Like, so by the time he come back, he sits next to me and he was like, did you order your ticket? And I was like, yeah, I did. So I show him on my phone that I ordered the ticket. He scans it and he's like, okay, you good. He was like, you know, I've been meaning to ask you, what's your name? Do you know me or something? Like, that's weird. So he was like, no, I just always see you like taking a train. Like, what do? You always on the train. So I was like, you don't know me. You don't always see me taking a train. He was like, no, always see you take the train. Like, you're always at this train station. Like, you always get off in New York. So I'm like, okay, maybe you know a little something about me. So he was like, yeah, like either you, he was started describing the bags that I had. So that's when I was like, okay, yeah, you really do be watching me. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. He was like, no, not like that. You know, I just work for the train, so I'm always paying attention to who's getting on the train. A lot of the people always get on, and I know, like, you know, some of the people. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, at this time, y'all, I'm gonna say I'm like 20. I don't really care for the conversation. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I'm still thrown off that this man is literally sitting next to me. Like, aren't you supposed to be working? So he was like, are you gonna tell me your name? And I'm like, oh, my name is Alia. And he was like, why you always taking the train? Like, you work in the city? Like, what you do? I was like, yeah, I be going to go see my friends. I also do modeling and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, do you have like another job? Now, y'all know your girl used to work 10 jobs now. So I was like, yeah, I do have another job. So most of the time when I would take the train, I would have my work shirt on. So for him to have asked that, I knew for a fact that, yeah, he definitely be seeing me catch the train a lot. So I was like, yeah, you know. So he starts getting in my business, and I'm not really asking too many questions. So at this point, I'm like, okay, it don't look like he getting up. So I might as well engage into this conversation. So I'm like, what's your name? And his name was, what we name him? James. So he was like, my name is James. He was like, you know, I'm gonna come right back. I gotta go check in, and then be right back. So mind you, I'm like, okay, I'm praying and hoping, y'all, that this man do not come back. I'm like, please don't come back. I don't feel like talking. Like, I did not feel like talking that day. So y'all, I went to go check in. I'm looking out the window still. I'm like, okay, whatever, that was weird. But it was regular. Like, I just brushed it off. Y'all, he was gone for like 20 minutes. He literally comes back, sitting next to me, and he was like, oh, my bad, I'm sorry, I had to go check in, like I was checking for him. So now, y'all, he wants to start a whole conversation. He's asking me how old I am. I'm telling him I'm 20. I'm asking him. He's like, oh, I believe he said he was like 28, 29. I just know that to me at the time, it just felt like old. Like, I'm like, dang, he kind of old. And then he's telling me that he had a son. I'm like, okay, yeah, you big grown at this point. So as we're like having a conversation, he was like, oh, I gotta give you something. So I'm like, give me what? What are you talking about? Now, mind y'all, I'm just like, a lot is going on here. I got my headphones in because I don't want to talk to nobody. But now you talking about something, you got me something. What is going on? So y'all, he digs deep down into them pockets, and he's like, here, I want you to have these. So I was like, some tickets? He was like, yeah, like, I don't want you to pay for the train no more. Like, here's some tickets. If I'm not working, use them. But when I'm working, just get on the train. You'll get on for free. You're good with me. So I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Now, mind y'all, I'm like, okay, like, I ain't got to pay for the train. Now, the train is expensive, y'all. Okay, so 20-year-old me is excited. I ain't got to pay for the train. What? Now I got the plug. So I'm like, okay. But in my mind, y'all, I'm like, okay. Now he probably gonna ask me for my number or something. I always be feeling like when people do something for you, it's always something that they want in return. And honestly, I have a hard time accepting things from people, and that's one of the reasons, because I always feel like they want something in return. And I don't know. I gotta work on that, because not everybody is like that, but in some cases they are. So yeah. So y'all, after he gives me the tickets, I'm just like, okay, thank you. He was like, well, in order for you to know if I'm working or not, you got to give me your number. So I'm like, okay, All right. I was like, you're not a weirdo, are you? Are you weird? Are you crazy? He was like, no, definitely not a weirdo. He was like, you see, I got a good job. I can't be out here doing crazy stuff and lose my job. And I'm like, okay, you got a little point now. So, y'all, I ended up giving him my number, and he was like, are you coming back today, tomorrow? When you coming back? So I was like, actually, it's just a day trip. I'm coming back later on tonight because it was early this day. So he was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna text you when I'm on my last ride, and then that way you can ride back with me. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now, y'all, it's the whole day. We're gonna fast forward. The whole day then went by, and it is late. It is like probably like, I'm gonna say 7:30 because the whole day had went by. It's not that late, but it's late. So it's like 7:30. He texted me. He was like, hey, I get off at such and such time, but my last stop is your stop. Like, you should get on the train. So I'm like, that's cool because I actually do need to get back in a good amount of time. So he was like, all right, cool. The train will be there at 8:45. All right. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm telling my homegirl, I'm telling her the whole situation, how I got these tickets. I'm telling her, she was like, I was like, do you think I should get on the train or just like use the free ticket that he gave me? She was like, nah, I think you should get on the train. Like, get on for free. You can use the tickets whenever. Like, so I'm like, okay, cool. So, y'all, I'm at the train station by like 8:30 at this point. So he's telling me like, yeah, the train is gonna be on line 4. So y'all, I go down there and I see him. I see him as soon as I come down the steps. Now, mind y'all, I'm a shy person, and when I am like, I don't know, I could just be smiling so hard. So I was cheesing, and I have a big smile, as y'all can see. I have a big smile. So I was cheesing, he was cheesing, and the person he was talking to kept looking at him, looking at me. And I don't even know this man to even be smiling like that. So he's like waving me over, like, come here. So I went over there, and he was like, yeah, sit wherever you want to sit, whatever, like, you good. So I sit down or whatever, I put my headphones in, but I'm not expecting to talk to him this time. I'm just like, okay, I'm just riding the train for free. So y'all, probably like 10 minutes of me being on the train, I end up getting a text from him, where are you sitting? So I'm like, I don't know if I'm in the middle or not, like, because I'm on the train at this point. Well, he was like, in your favorite spot next to the window. I thought that was kind of cute. I thought that was kind of cute. He ends up coming over, talking to me and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, I'm happy I said something to you. He was like, I've been wanting to say something to you for a long time, but you always got this look on your face like you don't want to be bothered. You always got your headphones in. He was like, you do not give approachable. And honestly, I have gotten that my whole life. I do have resting bitch face. Like, until you walk up to me and say something, then you're going to get a smile from me. But I'm not about to be walking around or sitting there smiling. You have to literally, all it takes is like, good morning. And I'm like, good morning. Like, I'm going to be happy. Like, you're going to see me smiling. But if I'm just sitting there by myself, chilling, I'm not about to be doing all that cheesing. Like, no, that's weird. So we were just having normal conversation. And he's just asking me like if I had a man or not. And I told him no, because I didn't want to take my tickets back. I don't even think that me and Steve was even on good terms at the time. I honestly can't even think that far back. So I don't know if we were together. Y'all know I be always beefing with my man. We probably was beefing at the time. Who knows? With me, who knows? So he's getting off. So we literally walk off the train together. He got his bag, y'all. And we walk off the train together. Like, I have known this man my whole life. So he was walking up to the front with me, and he was like, all right, well, I'll see you later. Whatever, get home safely. I'm going to definitely text you to make sure you got home. So I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Y'all, he did exactly that. Like, I swear, it was like he followed the doggone Uber, because as soon as I got home, he was like, are you home? Like, did you make it? And I'm like, yeah. So he was like, happy to hear that, whatever, hope to see you soon or whatever. Have a good night, because I know you've been out all day. Y'all, so I go to sleep, I wake up, this man is sending me like good morning text and everything like that. He was just really cool. Like, he would just be like, how are you? Like, do you have any modeling gigs coming up? Are you working today? And he was like, one thing about you, you a hustler. And I love people who notice other people's hustle. Like, yes, recognize that I'm a hustler. I'm always going to keep going because, yeah, I had a lot of things going on, and he will always be like, yo, you always have motion. Like, you ain't never sitting down. And that is really just me. Like, I'm going to find me something to do now. Yep. And it's gonna make me some money. So he just would always be just checking in. Like, he was just a natural sweetheart. He was just always texting me and stuff like that. And I had a modeling gig coming up, y'all. So I text him like, hey, are you working today or whatever? But I honestly really did just want to see him because he was good conversation. Like, we would text and stuff like that. It was cool. So y'all, he was like, yeah, I actually am. I'll be coming in at 3. So I'm like, okay, that's perfect because I had a late photo shoot that day. It was supposed to be outside, kind of like the sun was going down and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, perfect, cool. I said, okay, I guess I'll see you later or whatever. So he's like, okay, with the winky eye. Oh my God, I used to hate that freaking emoji. That emoji used to give creep. I hated when people used to send that to me. Like, do not send me the winky eye. Ugh. So he was like, okay, I'll see you later with the winky eye. And I'm like, oh yeah. So y'all, I come to the train station and there he goes at the train, waving me down. Come here, come here, come here. So I get on the train, y'all, and he was like, yeah, I want you to sit with me today or whatever. But mind y'all, we have been talking like between times. So the day that I met him, and from that day we was like texting and stuff like that. Nothing crazy or anything. It was just normal conversation. So I'm like, okay, like, I guess I'll just sit with you. So he was like, all right, we're gonna sit like here or whatever, like close to, so I could just like go back and forth and check tickets or whatever. But somebody's on the train with me, we're gonna split it, so I got more time to talk to you. So he's excited or whatever. And y'all, he was like, I actually have something for you today. I'm like, really? What could it be? He was like, wait, you gotta wait for it. You gotta wait for it. Like, he is like really excited. So I'm nervous because I'm like, I don't think I like him as much as he likes me. And I'm like, he's always, I mean, granted, I be smiling because I'm just cheesy. But he be smiling because he really is happy to see me. Like, he is so happy to see me. And I'm just, because he's smiling. Like, just crazy. So, y'all, after he goes check the tickets and stuff like that, he comes back with, like, this, like, envelope or whatever. So I'm like, why are you giving me an envelope? He was like, open it later. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, I guess. So y'all, I'm going out there for my gig or whatever, but I know that I was going to be staying the weekend with my best friend. I almost said her name. So I was going to be staying the weekend. So I'm like, he's asking me like, when am I coming back and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I'm going to be staying the weekend, so I'll probably come back on Sunday. He was like, oh, I don't work on Sunday. Make sure you have your ticket. I'm like, yeah, I have it. And he was like, and if you don't have your ticket, when you open the envelope, you'll be able to use that. So I was like, okay, like, you want me to open it now? He was like, no, open it on your free time, like, don't open it right now. So I'm like, okay, cool. So the whole ride is smooth, y'all. It's just us, we just talking. I don't even think he got up to even check tickets for real. He did not check no tickets because I don't remember him getting up. So we just have a normal conversation. It was cool. I get off the train, y'all. I'm so anxious to open up this envelope. And when I open this envelope, it is like a card. And it's like, I'm so happy that I said something to you. I love your smile. Like, it was just, he wrote it all out in this card. And y'all, it was $200 in there. And I'm like, what? Like, what is happening? So my best friend is like, girl, that man like you. Like, he likes you. Like, are you ready to like him? Like, he like you. And I'm like, I don't think we talk enough for me to like him. I think that he's cool, but I think he old. Like, I feel like he old. And mind you, when I look back at it, heck, and 20-year-old me was saying that he was old. And I was like, girl, he's too old. He's old. He has so much going on. No. And I just was not trying to like him, y'all. I was using every excuse not to like him. And I was like, okay, though. But me and my best friend, we used that 200, though. I ain't gonna lie. Definitely used that 200. I was feeding my crew with that. So I did text him. I did say thank you. And I was like, you don't have to do that. He was like, I knew you was going to say that. That's why I made sure you was like off the train when I gave it, like when you opened it. And he was like, that's just what I want you to have. So I'm like, okay. And he was like, I don't work on Sunday. So hopefully I see you again. Now, y'all, we're texting throughout the weekend and stuff like that. And like I said, I did feel like he was too old for me. So I'm like, he too old. Like, I just wasn't. And I was super duper grateful for the card. The only problem that I had was I just felt like he was too old for me. That was it. So, y'all, eventually things just kind of like died down. I didn't really want, like, he would tell me his schedule and stuff like that. I didn't want to like bump into him like that because I didn't want to catch feelings. And I'm like, I'm not about to catch feelings for this old head. And it just died off. He would still check in and stuff. Sometimes I would text back, sometimes I wasn't. I don't know. I think I kind of fumbled the good guy. But I do think that I was just too young. Which I think I was just young. Like, I was scared. Y'all. I was so scared. Like, I was scared to mess with him, honestly. But he was so sweet. And I wonder where James is now. It's like, nah, I'm kidding. He was a sweetheart. If I could go back and thank him again, I would, because he didn't have to do that. He did not have to give me those tickets. He did not have to give me that card with those kind words in there. He was just, and I can honestly say, like, he was not creepy, nothing. Like, we had really good conversation. He would be telling me, like, he wanted to go to school for, like, real estate and stuff like that. So we would be having, like, deep conversations. He was really cool. It just kind of died down. That's it. That's all. Y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. It wasn't really that interesting, but I feel like I fumbled a good guy. What y'all think? Put it down in the comments if you feel like I did. Let's see, what emoji we gonna use? Let's use the 100 emoji. We can just use that because I fumbled 100%. And y'all already know the drill. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all later. Bye.